Con le moccane parlano lunghissimo. First time in Uganda.
Yeah.
Questa è la strada per andare da Immaculate.
This is a good place.
This is a school in Uganda near the city of Hoima. They're still building the school. And today study here over 270 students. It's a primary school in that last 7 years. Out of the 270 students, 60 have disabilities. And it is actually very rare that in schools in Uganda, children with disabilities are accepted and welcome. And so this school is a kind of exception here.
My name is Giorgia Simonelli.
And I'm Valeria Amisano.
Okay, so you're a mother and daughter team, really. Tell me why the first place, Georgia, you were the first to decide to help a kid in Africa. Tell me about why you decided it was important to do that.
When I decided to go to Uganda because when I was younger, my family decided to adopt this young boy, and after a few years, his nephew was born.
His niece.
His niece was born, and she had a problem. She got her leg amputated, and we started exchanging letters. I was sending her my clothes that wouldn't fit me anymore, or my old toys, and so I felt like she was my sister, and I always wanted to meet her.
Okay.
And that's why I chose to go to Uganda in the first place.
Okay, and Valeria, why did you think it was important for your daughter or your children to care about people in another country so far away?
Well, I think we are very lucky to be born in Italy or generally in a Western country, and we have possibilities that other children or other people don't even dream to have. And well, actually we decided the first time to support a child abroad because our son, Georgia's brother, saw in TV a broadcast about the famine in Africa, and he turned to us and asked, but can't we do anything? So, and then we said, yes, actually we can. We could support at least one child there so that he or she can go to school. So, and since then, well, we started through an NGO to support a child, and then the girl came, and then another sister, and then, you know, our son grew up, but then there was Georgia, and she cared about this little girl a lot. and so she always told us she wanted to know this sister. And when she found out that the NGO that supported the children also organized a camp for young people, and she could apply because it was for people above 16. So when she turned 16, she immediately asked to apply. Actually, in first place, we were worried, but it turned out it was a good idea.
So tell me, what was your experience when you went there? I mean, did you know what you were going to do, or you found out there? What was it like when you got there?
The first time I wasn't alone. I was with other 8 teenagers, and the organization was driving us in places and showing us part of Uganda. And so yeah, I was never lost.
So what was it like to meet your sister?
The first time I was super shy. I was scared she wouldn't recognize me. She was also very shy, and after a bit her mother came with her other 2 sisters, and I brought from home some games that we could play together, and we started playing together, but her English wasn't really the best, and her sister was too young to study English. So we had a bit of communication problems, but she was super happy to see me. I was super happy to meet her. I remember I brought with me some toys, like stuffed animal.
Yeah.
And we met at the place where I was staying, at like a hostel, and I showed her my room, my bed, and she put the animal under, like next to the pillow in my bed, like I used to do, and I thought that was so cute.
So when you went the second time, Valeria, I saw you guys were basically spending a lot of time with the kids, hugging them, kissing them. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, we were working as volunteers in an orphanage. Actually, the kids we support are not orphans, so they do not live in the orphanage, but the orphanage was a part of the experience she had in the first year that she went there. And also we got in contact with the orphanage, and they accepted to host us in exchange, of course, of taking care of the kids, which actually has always been my dream. And for my entire life I thought, oh, I cannot go because I have to work. I cannot go because I cannot take extra holidays, or I cannot go because now I have a family, I have kids to take care of. And suddenly, when Georgia invited me, I thought, actually, I can go.
Right, your daughter was the motivation.
Yes, yes. And I realized that it was much easier than I had supposed. So we always think we can't do things. But in reality, if we decided we want to do them, in most cases we are able to. And even the problem of not having enough holidays was easily overcome, because I had the possibility to work during the morning, and in the afternoon I took care of the children in the orphanage. So my work went on, and at the same time I had this wonderful time with the children, and I felt I was doing what I had been dreaming for my entire life.
Wow. How do you think, Georgia, and this is a question for both of you, how do you think these interactions changed lives? I mean, changed your life, if it did?
It definitely did. For example, I met people the first year, because there's this organization created by a woman who escaped from Rwanda, and it's about women that support themselves together and they dance. And I heard stories of them escaping the war, and how they would still dance and have like normal life. Like, I don't think I could, or anyone who is not prepared for that could here. And so it made me think a lot when I came back, and when I had like something sad happen to me, I was like, is this really sad, or am I just overreacting?
It made you more aware of other people's pain, I guess.
Yeah.
And how did it change your life, Valeria?
Well, the first thing you can feel if you go there and as a volunteer, it's really the feeling that the time flows in a different way. And I mean, here we live our lives in a world where we kind of run all the time. We think we run out of time. We don't have enough time in our lives. We have always to rush. But as soon as you arrive there, you have the feeling that all these has disappeared and only real things matter. So there you have the children, you have to take care of them. Everyone has a task, and the only thing that matters is that the children are cared of, that they can go to school, or if they are ill, that they can get better. If they are dirty, that they can get a shower or wear clean clothes. And then in the evening they all sat together, they talk, and you feel happiness. And you feel you don't really have this need to rush and to make things as fast as possible, because otherwise what happens? Actually nothing happens. And you simply lose by living your life in such a rush. You lose the important things. You lose the important moments with the people you really love.
Really good point. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add that I have not asked you that you think is important? We're trying to get people to become more aware, maybe to help more. Is there anything you want to add that I haven't asked you that you'd like to share?
Yes, I was really touched when Georgia came back and explained the first week. Well, their first trip was 1 week together with this association of women that supported each other, and they were really traumatized women that had escaped a terrible war. Many of them were raped, others lost children or relatives, and still they managed to be happy in a way, and they were well, very resilient.
Yeah.
And I think then the other part was in the orphanage. They stayed 2 weeks at the orphanage where we went then last year. I think any of us in Western countries should really live such an experience in order not just to help them. I believe it's more a help for the person that does this experience than for the people that get the help, because it changes yourself and you become more aware of what makes you happy in life.
Yeah, your priorities change.
Yes.
And George, anything you want to add that I have not asked you that you think is important that I may have missed?
We didn't talk about the day when we met to see the girl we're supporting to her house, because the first time we met in the Kampala, which is the capital, but the second time we went to her school and then to her house. And when we were in the school, they prepared for us like dances, songs, they like theater, something, and we were the first white people they met, because they lived in kind of like a jungle, and they were so excited. I remember kids not part from the school because they didn't have the uniform, jumping outside to see through the window because the window was too high for them, and you can see them jumping to see us, just to see us. Like, we were sitting there watching like the kids dancing and stuff, and they just wanted to see us, how a white person is. And then we went to the house of my sister, and they were cooking so much. They made the traditional dishes, and something I was surprised about is that, like, I tried Ugandan food before. People offered me some, but I never liked it. And the one they cooked, I actually liked. I was impressed. And then they gifted us so many fruits, like mangoes, pineapple, and another that I don't even know the name because we don't have it here. And we had too many that we couldn't eat, so we brought them back to the orphanage and we gave it to the kids. And then they gifted us like another present to remind us of Uganda. And my sister made like a dress for us that she made herself. It's not wearable because of course she's not
Seamstress.
but like it's the thought.
Yeah.
And also like they sit on the ground and they put on the ground like
Like a mat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she built one for us.
Oh, that's so sweet. Tell me the name. What is the name of the organization? How can people get in touch? Like, if they want to help a kid, what is the name of the organization? And you know, who do they get in touch with if they want to be part of this?
Well, to go actually to Uganda, the association's name is Insieme Si Può.
Oh, okay. It's an Italian.
It's an Italian one, but they also have another one in the United States. And
You
I
don't know
cannot
the name.
recall the
find
name right now.
We'll find the name.
Whereas if you want just support a child, then the right organization is called AVSI, AVSI.
AVSI.
It's also an Italian organization,
Okay.
but we know they work very well,
Okay.
and the money you give them goes really to the children. And whenever you wish to meet the children, they are at your service. They organize everything, and you just go there.
Okay. Well, thank you.